Oh yeah. The opener was normally like I was sitting there on a crocodile, or there's a tiger, or there's a python, or there's like something really weird to grab attention.
Hey podcast listener, you're about to discover insider tips, tricks, and secrets to making more sales and converting more prospects into customers with email marketing. For more information about the Email Marketing Podcast or the Autoresponder Guide, go to dropdeadcopy.com/podcast. Okay, it's John McIntyre here, the Autoresponder Guy, and it's time for episode 49. Damn, we're getting close to 1 year's worth of podcasts of the Email Marketing Podcast, where you'll discover how to master the email autoresponder, or just email marketing in general. That's a bit of a different intro this week. Basically, I am here with this podcast to help you use email marketing to build your business. And once you get the trick, once you get the knack of it, it's actually quite easy. And it's all automated because you can walk away and live on a beach with a coconut while your emails continue to get sent out automatically and make you money, hopefully forever. Now, today I'll be talking to Marcus Lucas. He is a damn cool guy. I met him in Europe at a Simon Black conference in Lithuania, of all places. He is the Tim Ferriss of Brazil. So Tim Ferriss wrote the 4-Hour Workweek, all about, building a business online and, going traveling, doing all that lifestyle stuff. Now, Marcus Lucas is the same kind of guy, but in the Brazilian market. So I think they speak Portuguese there. I always think it's Spanish, but I'm pretty sure it's Portuguese because I made this mistake before. And this is what Marcus Lucas does. He helps people set up online businesses in Brazil so they can, get out of that rat race and really create the life for themselves that they want to live. The reason I got him on is he has this unique video/email strategy. So I won't explain it right now. I won't give away the cake. I was about to. You're going to have to listen to the podcast to find out exactly what he's doing. But basically, it's something that I've never really done before, but it sounds like it's working really well for him. He's using it to promote a conference that's coming up, from what I remember. And I just thought it'd be great to get him on and just have a quick chat about what he's doing, why he thinks it's working for him, and break it down into concepts so you can test the same strategy out with your business. It's very simple, and I think this will work great for people who are good on video. Video isn't everyone's thing, okay? So don't feel like you need to do this, but if it is, if you think you're good on video or you want to give it a shot, give this strategy a go, because video is a great way to connect with your audience and really build that relationship, because they get to see that you're just a normal person. You're not some, weirdo sitting behind a keyboard. You're actually just a normal person with, a normal haircut and a normal voice and all that stuff. To get the show notes for this episode of the Email Marketing Podcast, go to themcmethod.com/49. Now, before we get into it, just wanted to mention the reviews. If you can go to iTunes, leave a review, drop a link in that review, I will read your review out on the show. Plus, you'll put a huge smile on my face, and I'll go take a week's holiday, something like that. No, I won't really, but I will. You will really make my day. Anyway, one listener question before we get into this interview with Marcus Lucas. The question is, how would you monetize a freebie seeker list? So this sounds like someone who's he's given away some sort of free ebook, and now he's afraid or he's scared that people on that list, none of them want to pay any money because he's never really sold to them. I've mentioned this before. When you never sell to someone and you create this frame where you don't sell stuff and everyone gets used to you just giving away stuff for free, then you end up with a list of freebie seekers, people who don't really want to pay anything. And if you ever try to sell something, they complain and they bitch and they moan, and it's just a nightmare. So I think first here is stop paying any attention to them whatsoever. They're not paying money, okay? And the people that aren't going to pay money, unless you want to have a charity, they're just not worth focusing on, because you can't build a profitable business off the back of people that don't want to spend any money. So forget about them entirely. What I want you to think about is that within that list, depending on how big it is, you're going to have people that, there's going to be a bunch of freebie seekers, and those freebie seekers will complain. They will click that complaint button, they will unsubscribe, they will reply to those emails and swear at you, right? They will send you hate mail when you start pitching and selling stuff. So you're going to have to be prepared for that. But first, stop worrying about them. Try and ignore them. Just get them out of your mindset get them out of your mind altogether. And then start thinking innovatively about what people on this list, what problems do they have? Because I would bet you that there are people on that list that have money to spend, and they would love to give it to someone like you if you can solve their problem for them. But if you never make the offer, if you never go so far as to send an email that says, I've got this product, it solves this problem, you should buy it today. If you never say that, they're never going to buy it. So I think the main thing is to just stop focusing on the freebie seekers entirely and start thinking about what problems people on that list have and how could you solve them. So let's say you have a freebie seeker list of people who want to do SEO for their website, and they've got all these free SEO resources. I'll just stop giving out all these free resources. You've given them out already. You've built that trust. You could even send out an email and say, hey, look, things are changing around here. I learned a lesson from a great little podcast called the Email Marketing Podcast, which you should check out if you want to do any email marketing. But anyway, the point of this email today is to let you know that I'm changing my strategy up a bit. I realized after listening to this podcast that I was building a list of freebie seekers, and I'm not in the free information business. I am not a damn library. And with that in mind, I'm going to start putting a paywall behind some of my paid products. It's up to you. If you don't like this strategy, if you're uncomfortable with this, if you don't want to spend money, you are completely free to unsubscribe. No hard feelings, but it's just a strategy I'm changing for myself, and I'm going to be doing I'm going to pitch more often, okay? I'm going to be sending you more emails. They're going to be more entertaining. There's going to be less specific how-to information because that's what you're going to have to buy my products for. So when you say this, when you come out and say this, yes, people are going to freak out. They're going to swear. They're going to bitch. They're going to moan. They're going to do all that. But you're also going to you'll win some respect for yourself actually because you're going to be being upfront and honest, right? In the first email in my sequence, I say to people, look, I'm not in the free information business. I'm not a library. I'm not a charity. Therefore, I'm going to pitch to you every single day or almost every single day on why you should buy my product. So that is what I would do for this freebie seeker list. And I would redo, I don't know how, it depends how you got that list. Maybe you're still adding leads to it. I would redo the entire sales funnel so it stops, so you stop focusing on the freebie seekers and you start creating a frame where you're giving away, you'll give away some free information, of course, to build some trust, but you are a business and you do pitch and you are completely comfortable with that. You do not pitch off the back foot, right? You don't pitch like you're afraid of it or you're afraid of pissing people off. You are confident, you believe in your products and you pitch them because you believe that you owe it to your prospect, to your subscriber, to solve his problems and that you have failed him if you haven't done everything you can to get him to buy your product, okay? I get very passionate about this, as you can see. That's how I do that. That's enough. I don't have much time more to don't have enough time to go into this further. I hope this helps. Let's get into this interview with Mr. Marcus Lucas, the Tim Ferriss of Brazil. It's John McIntyre here, the autoresponder guy. I'm here with a very special guest. His name is Marcus Lucas. Now, I met Marcus in 2013. I was in Lithuania, of all places, a tiny little country in almost Eastern Europe. I don't know if it's quite Eastern Europe. And anyway, it was a Simon Black camp, and I met this guy, Marcus Lucas, and turns out he is, from what I hear, the Tim Ferriss, or the lifestyle design guy of Brazil. So he's helping people in Brazil build internet businesses and create that 4-hour work week lifestyle. And as he's been doing that, he's been doing email marketing and video marketing and all sorts of stuff. So he was telling me a bit about it, and I thought it'd be cool to get him on the show to talk about that. So he's around, and it's his first podcast. So I think he's a little bit nervous, but I think this will be just fine. I'm gonna keep it real relaxed. How you going today, Marcus?
Dude, I'm fine, man. Thank you for having me.
Dude, it's good.
Chilling.
It's good to have you on the show, man. Are you nervous?
I'm getting better now, man. After all the information that I exchanged, I'm much more comfortable. Thank you very much, McIntyre.
Man, it's good. It's good. All right, before we talk about the video stuff that we discussed on Facebook, tell the listener a bit about who is Marcus Lucas and what does he do? Dude,
that's a very complicated question, man. Because I graduated from university in Japan. I took my master's there. And after I realized, working 10 hours a day, sometimes I was even working on weekends, and I didn't get a raise or anything. But I was really sick, and the economy collapsed, and I saw people getting fired. And it's one of the worst sensations that you can feel, seeing everybody you work with getting fired. So I went back to Brazil, and I just had in my head, okay, I gotta do this business, automation, online businesses, training courses, platform whatsoever. And I start building this business from my bedroom, literally from my bedroom. I had no other option. And it got to a point that I was actually fishing to get some food on my fridge, because if I didn't have much money. So if my money ran out from rent and all this stuff, I would at least have something to eat. And that's basically how it started. First, I launched a product called graduateinjapan.com, and I sell an ebook on how to get the scholarship to go to Japan. And one day, I launched the book and started making money. And I went to a convenience store. And I was talking to the lady, and the lady was like, what do you do? Because, you come here, 2 a.m., sometimes 2 p.m., it's just weird for me. And I was like, okay, I'm making money online now. And she was, so happy. And she's like, you got to teach me, because I make around $200 part-time job, here in the convenience store. And that's,
$200 per month.
Yeah. So, that was when I decided to actually start teaching people on how to build products and how to market them. But, not the shady marketing, just the honest kind of marketing they can have.
Honest marketing. I like the sound of that. So you're doing internet. It's all internet marketing stuff, but you're doing very legit. I'm looking at graduateinjapan.com right now. It's a pretty cool looking site.
Yeah, this site, actually, I surveyed 210 people that got the scholarship. So I plot all the profile that they had, their grades in school, if they did research in university, if they worked how many hours. So everything is broken down so people can read this ebook and follow these steps of people who actually got the scholarship.
Okay, nice work. So then what happens? So you've been teaching people in Brazil how to make money, and you have an ebook, you have a training program. Tell me a bit more about that.
The training program, the problem was that, most marketers or people that are teaching this kind of stuff, and I really don't like the making money online thing because, if people don't make money, they're going to get frustrated. So you need to frame on more on how to build your business, and everything depends on who is building the business, right? You can give like all the tools to someone and some people will not use it because they're scared about something. Right. So like what I did, I created this training program that has like right now 4 modules that goes to the basics, like non-paid advertising to paid advertising to squeeze pages to relationship with lists, plus how to build their own product. But the thing was, I noticed like a lot of people were teaching that. So what I did was I put the tools inside the membership area. So if you want to create a squeeze page, you don't need to know HTML or anything. You just like type in the header, all the information, the opt-in code, and it generates for you.
Okay.
So like it's really easy for like anyone to use it.
Okay, interesting. Okay, so you've been doing this. You've been doing the marketing and the internet marketing, all that stuff. Now, and then recently, it was like about a week ago, we started talking on Facebook because you're doing something different, or you've been testing out a bit of a video strategy, or video/email. It's kind of a mix of both strategy that you've been doing for, I think it was a conference, right?
Which conference?
Maybe I can't read it. The email's written in Spanish. But remember, so I've got you doing, it looks like you're creating some cool videos.
That's Portuguese, man.
Portuguese. Portuguese then. I've never been in South America, but sorry about that.
No worries.
But so what were you promoting in that email?
Yeah, I'm going back to Brazil in May.
Okay.
And a Portuguese guy from Portugal, he is going to host a conference in Brazil for 1,000 people. And he wanted me to go to this conference for 1 year now. And like sometimes like I don't want to go back, like I have like so much stuff to do. They're like going back is 2 days trip plus ticket plus all the expenses that I have. So he was saying that if we can promote the event, it's also going to be good for me and like for everybody who's going to attend. So I was promoting the event and giving a discount. And everybody who buys the coupon, the ticket from me, I'm going to be spending 1 hour with everybody after the event. We're going to be sitting together like a small mastermind to bring more value to my promotion. Right. So that's basically like how I do right now.
Right. So I was going to say, because you've copied and pasted the email here. How are you? Because you've got an email list, and how are you telling people about this discount? It looks like you're using video marketing, right?
Yeah. So normally what I do on emails is like I try to keep it really short because a lot of people don't have time. And if they have like these long ass emails, they're going to read just half of it or they're going to get bored of you. So like what I do is like normally a short email with 3 links to a landing page. And inside the email too, like I put the image of one special moment on my video.
Okay.
So I think like one that I sent you, I'm not sure if I was sitting on a crocodile.
No, I've got the one where you're looking, it looks like you're at a beach. You got sunglasses on and a red shirt and you're looking off into the horizon.
Oh, yeah. The opener was normally like I was sitting there on a crocodile or there's a tiger or there's a python or there's like something really weird to grab attention. And this one I didn't use it. But like normally I put the image because sometimes people are going to open your email and if they see that there's an image, they're more likely to click. That's from my testing, like what I realized.
Interesting. So even have you been telling, how do you get people, I mean Gmail's changed this recently, but how do you get people to enable the images? Or did you find that mattered? Or you just put the image in there and it just works better?
Yeah, like I put the image and what I do is, on the HTML code I put like width and height. So like if they cannot see the image, they're going to see that there's an image because there's a frame around it. So they're probably going to get curious and click on, like enable the image to see, and they're going to click on it to go to the landing page.
Okay.
And on the landing page, like normally my strategy is I have a grabber, like something really weird, like on a crocodile, can be a tiger. I'm going to have one like eating a scorpion. So that's like bringing the personality to the business. Because like if you're going to be talking about business, like nobody wants to see a corporate guy anymore. Like same as you, like your profile picture was like you sticking your tongue out. Right? Because like people resonate with, like different experiences. And life is all about experiences. So the grabber is something like really cool, like skydiving, like bungee jumping. So people are going to see like I'm real and like I get out of the comfort zone.
Okay, so you put this picture on the landing page with a headline or?
I put the picture on the email and on the video there's like 10 seconds of video.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so it's the first the way the video opens up is that's your grabber.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You normally can have like a headline, the secret of a digital nomad. I'm going to explain like where I live. And normally like on the email I said, I never like showed anyone before and I didn't even like publish my Facebook link for everybody. But like, I think that's very important for you to know this information. So like check it out the video and you can contact me too. And at the end of the video, I gave my Facebook link. And what happened was I had like hundreds of people adding me on Facebook to know more about the lifestyle and how to make money, like passive money online and live anywhere.
Okay, so you mean they added your Facebook page, or they added you personally on Facebook?
Or on my personal account.
Okay, and you don't mind doing that? You don't find that you get a whole bunch of messages that then you have to reply to, or do you like doing that?
I think like for now I'm gonna do a little bit more until I get fed up. But the feedbacks were great, because like sometimes like if everything is automated and you're making money, like last time I came to Thailand, I was 1 year just like scratching my balls and making money at the same time. So like you don't, even though you have like some cool feedbacks, you cannot like see live people thanking you. So that was pretty cool. Like I had like some people saying like, oh, you're the reason why I started building my business, like you're an inspiration and all that stuff. And it sounds silly, but for me, like I don't see it that much. So it really like boosts my confidence to keep helping people.
Yeah, I can vouch for that. I have, with the emails that I send out to my list, I often ask for people to reply. I send, an email out saying, quick question, are you enjoying these emails or what's your feedback on this? I'm launching a new community this month, and I sent an email out saying, do you want to name my community? And then I got people to reply saying, give me ideas for names. And it's incredible. And it feels really good too when people send you emails and they interact with you and, they see that you're a real person and you see that, you've got a list of instead of just like numbers on a spreadsheet or in an analytics account, they're real people.
Exactly. And what happened to me too was that like people were adding me on Facebook and they really said like, oh, I bought your course, and I really like it. Like, and a lot of people have like different kind of barriers. Some have like emotional or mentality barriers. And like just talking to them for like 5 minutes on Facebook, they always say like, thank you for your time, like really appreciate it. Like you helped me to like strive for more. And the funny thing was that two of them, they were like really excited. Say, okay, I'm going to go back to Brazil for this conference. And I have a project, the Mention project that I talked to you before.
Right.
That I want to give a very like focused training course for 5 or 10 people in a huge ass mansion in front of the beach. And I was telling some people, and they're saying like, okay, and it's going to be expensive. It's going to be like around like $2,000, I think. Yeah. And one of the guys, I was saying like, who do you want me to bring to this conference? And he was saying some names like, yeah, I can bring this one, can bring some international people. And so, do you like this guy from Traffic? He said like, oh yeah, like I love the guy. It's like, yeah, I can bring him too. And he was like, dude, like I confirm right now, like just get my spot. It's gonna be like $2,000, and he like confirmed on the spot on Facebook with me.
Okay. So that's interesting. So the idea here is that people sending emails, like if you're trying to have a connection with your audience, try including your personal Facebook link in an email and to see who adds you and what questions they have. It's kind of another way, I guess you might say it's customer service, but it gives you, for a small business, this could be huge because everyone's on Facebook. And so you send out an email with a link to your Facebook profile, you're going to get potential clients anyway, or prospects, even customers adding you and talking to you. And that might be annoying, but yeah, like you said, it gives you that connection.
Exactly. And the thing that you need to realize that like Facebook's not that personal anymore. Like if you have a business and you have thousands of clients, like just like all the pictures that you're drinking or like having fun or doing like really like silly stuff, like just delete them. Like your Facebook. Like I have like a bunch of people adding me, like they find my Facebook in different places. I don't know how. So like all those like weird pictures, like take it off, take some professional pictures or doing cool stuff, because like in this industry we need to try to inspire more people. And like you're not gonna inspire people like drinking your ass off all the time. It's true, right?
Definitely not. Okay, so just to jump back to the email strategy, it sounds like, so let me see if I can sum this up, and then we'll see what we can do with it. We've got a list of people who like you, they know, like, and trust Marcus Lucas, and now you find yourself in a situation where you have to get them, you want to get them to do something, you want to tell them about this conference that's in Brazil. And so the strategy that you're using is you record a video, you have a grabber at the start of the video, which is some sort of attention-getting element. It could be anything really, but it could be a tiger, whatever. And then you basically write an email, a very short, to-the-point email, which has a bit of copy about the video, and then an actual picture of the video with a big play button on it. And then if they click that, they go to the landing page with the video, and then a button that takes them to the sales page. And then there's also a link to a Facebook thing. So this is a great way, it sounds like, to really generate to really pre-sell. It's a great way to pre-sell people on buying the product. So instead of just saying, hey, there's this great new product, click here to go and buy it, you record a video instead, and then you tell them about it, and then they go buy it.
Exactly. And also, like on the email, you never say exactly what the video is about. You give, okay, I'm going to teach you how to...
Give me an example. Like, you tease them, right?
Yeah, there was one that was saying, like, if you know this, a whole new world going to open up to you. And then I had guys like this was very important for me, for my business, and for my professional growth. And if you learn this, it's going to be amazing for you. If you learn this, like a whole new world going to open up to you. And I have like the picture, and then, okay, here's your link again. Like, just make sure you watch this video because I might take it down in a couple of days. So like people click there, they're going to see the grabber, and then I have a message. Say, hi guys, like today I have a message for you that I believe that's really important that was important for my growth, to know a lot of different kind of people, for international businesses, to get the best information out there in English, and it's to learn English. Because if you see the amount of information that we have in Portuguese is very, very limited comparing to the amount of knowledge in English. And especially America built the internet, they build computers, like they build everything. So like the top stuff is going to be in English. And then I was promoting a course for people to start learning English, talk about procrastination. And I normally say, like, it's your life, like I can give you the message, but if you don't do anything, your life's going to be the same. And I also, like, I show the place where I am, that I'm being mentored and all this stuff. So yeah, some people probably like not going to like it, but what I realized that like when I show my face on these videos, it's more likely that people are not going to be negative towards me because they're going to see that I'm a real person. Because if you have like a sales copy, like a video sales copy with like a PowerPoint presentation, and like people don't know you, they might say like, oh, that's bullshit, like I don't need to learn English. Okay, like if you don't learn English, you're going to be in Brazil where, you pay 3 times more for a car than you pay in America. And you're going to keep paying 40% tax over like crappy products over your life while like the government is f***ing you.
Okay. Now, can I link to this land? Do you mind if I link to the landing page? Buffalo Guerradores Dead Hiro.com. It's like red outside jumper. That's good Portuguese, right?
Yeah.
How do you say it? How's it meant to be said?
Búfalos Geradores Dinheiro. But the thing is, like, this name is a crappy name, man. And people are saying like, oh, I need to have the best name for my product. And this name is crappy. It means Buffalo money makers or something like that. And the thing was, I made a mistake on the name. The Wall Street Bull? They have an iconic statue.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was thinking about bull, and I translated wrongly. It's not buffalo, it's like toru. So like I made a huge mistake on that, but it's still selling, So like a lot of people get stuck on like finding the perfect name, and sometimes you don't even need the perfect name to start building something awesome.
Yeah, it sounds like you don't need the name at all.
Yeah, like it was a huge mistake, and I just realized 6 months after I was selling, because people were like giving some critics on it. But like whatever, like people are gonna criticize anything.
Okay, that's interesting, man. So it sounds like, this is a really simple strategy. You know what? I'm gonna test this out next week. I'm in the midst of a product launch right now, so I'm gonna do a few videos, Marcus Lucas style, and do a grabber and do some cool stuff from up here in Thailand. I like that idea. And
one thing that I also recommend is like if you're gonna promote someone else, you need to give something special for them to buy from you. Like give a bonus, like a one-on-one consultation. Like whatever, you need to have some scarcity, because if not, they're going to see your video and they're going to like search for another affiliate that's giving a better bonus.
Right.
So you need to find something really special that they want. And one of the ways, like you can survey them, like, like you can be talking for 30 minutes, any topic, and I'm going to help you the most I can.
So it sounds like the way you're doing it is you've broken this down. It's really simple. it's not that hard. You record a video, you write an email about it, and you tease them. So this is called teaser copy.
Yeah.
You would talk about the concept and kind of talk about, man, this video, I'm going to tell you about the number one thing that I learned that changed everything. Now, this number one thing was, blah, blah, blah. And you just tease them about it like that. You give them a video.
Yeah, but it needs to be genuine. It needs to be honest. And, like, honestly, like, English was the main thing. I wouldn't go to Japan. I wouldn't go to the Philippines. I wouldn't, like, travel internationally if it was not because of English. So, like, it needs to be honest and genuine.
It needs to be a real secret. It can't just be fake.
Yeah, because it was the number one thing, and you go there, learn how to do like advertising on article classifieds. It's like, what the
Yeah.
Needs to be like genuine.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Well, we're right on time now. So before we finish up, though, if people want to go and learn more about you, I don't think we have too many Portuguese listeners, though. Do you have a website where people can go and learn more about Marcus? Is there an English-speaking website out there, or can we only send them to your Buffalo's Guerreros Tirino?
Oh my God, man!
I'm trying.
I'm gonna call all my audience. Okay, let's start bitching about McIntyre. He needs to learn Portuguese. Yeah, like you guys can probably add me on Facebook. It's not private. If you want to share some information, it's facebook.com/marcus.lucas.silva. I don't know if you're going to have the link on your website.
Yeah, I'll put any links that are mentioned in the show will end up in the show notes at themcmethod.com. So your Facebook link is going to be on my website, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, it's fine. And another one's, I'm going to start a blog now. That's in Portuguese, unfortunately, but like probably going to translate to English in the future.
Okay.
That's, I don't know even if I say it because nobody's going to understand the name of the blog, but it's libertaçãodigital.com. Yeah, like you're going to put the link there. But like it means like digital freedom. That's probably the ultimate way to find freedom. Like in my life, that was how I achieved that. Is like having freedom of time, freedom of trying to build businesses in different places. And, like for people that are insecure about what they're going to do in life, I just look around and see businesses, like business owners from like so many countries. Like here in Thailand, we have like British guys building companies all the time. And like Chinese restaurants, like Japanese restaurants, like all this stuff. But we don't see Brazilians or like even you, if you're in a dorm or in a room, like we can do much more. We can conquer the world, basically. Like let's strive for that. Not think locally, but think globally. And everything's going to start changing for you.
Right. That's an interesting note to end on there. Just quickly, I'm curious, have you got any big plans coming up in the future? In 10 years' time, what's Marcus going to be doing?
Dude, like I really want to inspire more people. I think I talked to you about a non-profit organization that I'm trying to create.
Yep.
I want to get this really cool team of entrepreneurs from everywhere and every year go to a developing country and teach kids on mentality and businesses, like online and offline, to really make an impact. Like if we achieve something we can teach, that's going to be a great experience. Plus, I think in the list like Brazil, Kenya, Thailand, probably going to be India. So it's going to be like a great experience. And I really want to have a great impact in the world. And I think like everybody can do that too. Just like you need to shift the mentality of like serving people and not just like me. I want to buy a new car. I want to buy a new shoe. Like, come on, man. Let's just make a difference and start serving more people and everything start happening to you.
Okay, so any people want to get in touch with you regarding that, they can get you on Facebook.
Yeah, sure.
Well, let's end here. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you, bro. I'm really happy to be here.
Hey everybody, thanks for listening. If you want to discover more insider tips, tricks, and secrets about driving sales with email marketing, sign up for daily email tips from the autoresponder guy. Go to dropdeadcopy.com/podcast. Sign up, confirm your email address, and I'll send you daily emails on how to improve your email marketing and make more sales via email. You'll find out why open rates don't matter and the 7-letter word that underlies all effective marketing and much more.